So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, AC Milan against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Ball's gone out of play. Out to the flank. He's dealt with that well. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's a throw in. Abate. Beer. De La Feu. Sandro. Tries a through ball. It's got through and goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Amrabat just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Callback, floats one over. Koulibaly. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Callback. Alberto Moreno gets it away. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Amrabat. Manchester United emerge unscathed. They were right up against it. Jesse Rodriguez gets it into the middle. Get a throw in. Milan making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Callback looks to dink one in. It's Martial! Tremendous from Martial! Manchester United are back on level terms. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Sal tries to get it forward quickly. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Sandro. Callback with a delicate ball. Josip Ilicic. Now the pass. Well positioned to make that interception. Deftly done. Oh, it's Callback. It's a long forward pass. Josip Ilicic ups it towards the front. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Milan go into the lead. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Hoists it high. And he's there to cut it out. Managed managed to get it away. Looks like a good ball through. Can he score? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Into the channel. Looks to slip it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Good call, he was just behind the last defender.
Dinks one in. That's beautifully weighted. Fence has got rid of that. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Deulofeu passes it through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Martial. Oh, good interception. Buendia. Moreno drives forward with purpose. Buendia looking up to see who wants it. Deulofeu with the ball through. That is wayward.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Forward it goes. Throw it. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Josip Ilicic. Well played, he saw that coming. Sal plays a clever pass. It's the goalkeepers to claim. And it's Colback. Colback with a delicate ball. Hesse can shoot here. Tries the route one option. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Milan are leading with half-time drawing close. Looks to slip it through. Buendia. Josip Ilicic. Has he picked him out? And the defence can get it clear. Manchester United cannot keep hold of the ball. Hesse. Hesse crosses. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think you can only praise that sort of alertness and the way he almost knew what was going to happen, and he got there really early. That was top stuff for me.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Silva puts his foot on the gas, looks to dink one in. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Needed a better pass there. Looks like a good ball through. Here it comes. Corner. It's gone a long way up and away. That'll be the final action of the first half. Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Up towards the flank. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Danger averted for now. And it's Ilicic. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Koulibaly does well to read it and intercepts. Casemiro plays a clever pass. Bonner. Barami gets it back. Koulibaly. Alberto Moreno tries a through ball. He's made certain that won't get through. Casemiro, well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Alberto Moreno. Aimed long and direct. Deulofeu. It's a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Milan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think that two-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Now the pass. Casemiro tries lifting it over. Milan can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. Barami does well there, alert. Tries to dink it in. Done very well to intervene. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Jesse Rodriguez passes it through. Negredo. Oh, he's broken through. Oh, he's really drilled it. Ilicic tries to stroke it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Buendia. Milan need to make a change here. Josip Ilicic. Looks like a good ball through. Adrian Silva. Milan somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call, though. Milan have a sub ready to come on. Sandro looks to slip it through. Al-Sharawi brings it out to the wing. Casemiro. Coleman lobs it in gently. Milan got lucky. They have escaped lightly. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Speculative strike. Bonner positions himself well and cuts it out. That'll be a throw. Milan looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Deulofeu with the ball through. Sal cuts it out. Gets it upfield. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
It's Negredo! Sandro. Silva. Now it's Hesse. Koulibaly gets into the right position to intercept. It's come loose. Milan, their final change. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Firmly met. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Al-Sharawi. Aim forward. Here it comes. The move looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Casemiro. Dinks one in. Cut out in the nick of time. And out to safety. Now it's Adebayor, now it's Martial. That intervention was very necessary. Gets good distance on it. Sal cuts it out. Al-Sharawi! Needs to slip it through. Koulibaly positions himself well and cuts it out. Milan emerge unscathed, they were right up against it. Now the pass. One behind for a goal kick. Loose ball. Bonner with the ball through. Mbia does well there, alert. And it's Al-Sharawi. Now it's Al-Sharawi. Looks like a good ball through. That's a corner kick. Away from immediate danger. The shot's on!
Well, there wasn't much of an appetite to close him down from that range then, but they're taking a bit of a risk because, you know, anybody is capable of a decent strike from there.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Played out to the right. Casemiro. Amrabat passes it through. And there goes the final whistle. Milan did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Your reflections then, Jim?
Now listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin.